Every single day that passes by, I end up talking to people about why the economy is going the way it is. There is a complete disconnect from our actual real economy and what the numbers show. Now, I try to tell people who are supposedly very sophisticated, and I try to explain to them this disconnect, but they don't get it. Why? Because their reference for what is accurate, for what is legitimate, is what the Dow Jones and the S&P are at. As long as those numbers are solid, they are very confident in what is going on. But I have a very, very different thought process. Let's take a look. This is from my book here. The 30-year mortgage rate since the 80s in a complete down decline. This is practically a straight line heading downwards to the point of zero. They're basically giving them away. They're giving the money away at near zero interest because the money is worth so little. They want to get people into debt. Later on, they may increase the interest rate and destroy everyone. But for the time being, at least as far as the eye can see, they're going to have to keep these rates at a very, very low amount for the time being. Well, let me go into one more thing. This is the Fed funds rate, essentially the rate at which banks borrow at. So you can think of this like interest. This is the interest rate. And you could see at the time I wrote this book, it had already been bottomed out since basically when the market hit its lowest point, pretty much. And it again is a straight line downward. They are unable to lift the interest rate to have anyone actually save a dollar or two because it's almost like there's no point. They collapse the economy intentionally. If you wonder why, it is intentional. It is not to fix the economy. If they wanted to fix the economy, they wouldn't be printing trillions of dollars and handing them out to big banks and businesses all around the world. They would actually fix the problems with the economy. How about getting people off the food stamps and getting them jobs? How about stop offshoring all of the manufacturing jobs which have good wages? These are great jobs and now offer so many benefits to people. Instead, they offer people service jobs where people with a university education, not to mention with a lot of student debt, are working at McDonald's. McDonald's is hiring people with multiple years of university. They want university graduates now because there's so many people applying for the jobs. They can be really picky about who they want. This is when you know the economy is completely tanked. What they are showing us in the media, what we are actually experiencing, and this goes for the United States, Canada, wherever. It is a disconnect. There are so many unemployed people. I'm going to get into this in a later video, but I just wanted to leak to every one of my subscribers that what I do on a day-to-day basis, how I help people develop an action plan, this is now something I'm going to have to open up to the public. There are too many people suffering. There are too many people who are swindled by financial advisors, swindled by their government, swindled by their doctors, and everything constantly. And my knowledge needs to be shared. So I give away this information on YouTube. I wrote a book. I wrote several ebooks. And now there's another way that I'm going to offer my services to the community. And that's something I'll release into the near future. Please stay tuned for that. And of course, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.